Hello, Michael. Hello, Amy Wilkerson. Hold, please. Hello, Yvette. Hello, Stephanie. Hector Wasabi. Hello, Sin. Sweet, clean Sin. Hello, Edison Al Bear. Hello, Taylor from Minnesota. What's the Minnesota? What's the temperature up there? Hello, Shannon. We can get started because Christy Kincaid Norris is here. Hello, Casey, Evangelina, Sam I Am. Hello, Yenna, Rosa Caceres, Rosalinda, Jakob. All right. Bunch of heavy hitters in here. Hello, Veronica. Kitten Tracks. Hello, Morgan. Oh, first time you made it to the live. Huh?
Gonna risk leaving the dogs out or no?
They'll come in here and screw everything up.
They might not.
No, they will. Here they come.
That doesn't screw everything up just to come in.
They will. Why don't you just go ahead and put them up? Hello, Christina. Hello, Antoine. Hello, ACNC12, Adrian. Was not tooting. I was picking up something off the printer. I'll have you know. Whoa. 32 ounces of alcohol. So you're looking at or 32 ounce daiquiri. So you're looking at about 8 ounces of alcohol there, Christy Kincaid Norris. That's 4 shots. So you're feeling right. Yeah, Sin, it's on my list of things to do. There it is. You know, hey, look. Guy's kind of lewd. Hello, Julie's Overalls. Hello, Liz Key. Not to be confused with Elizabeth Betts. It's totally two different people. Two different people. Hello, Angelique Boone. Hello, Bruno. Hello, Hand. She's feeling it. Hello, Christy Bazemore. Hello, Maria.
You know, scoot over and let me in.
Hello, Savanita. Well, I thought you were going to jip the listener. I was in here. I'm a champion of them. I'm championing the listener. You're jipping the listener.
Hello.
Hello, Hand.
I should probably try looking cuter for these. What a mess.
Just
Hot Mess Express.
I mean, look at me. I got my.
Yeah, you're not much better.
Wow. Got my Mando shirt on.
Alan had a rough day.
Oh, I didn't have a rough day. I didn't have a rough day. There was a lot of buffoonery today, but I didn't have a rough day.
He had a rough day. I don't know why you're sugarcoating it.
Hello, Julie's Overalls. Already said that. What's the code word? Hello, Hand. The code word's Hello, Hand. Well, the code word for Kellie is yogurt. The code word for me is Hello, Hand. But you can only do that. It's like a secret fraternity or sorority handshake. You can only do that like, hello, Sarah. You can only do that, you know, like on the down low. You have to be discreet. Like if I'm sitting at Starbucks and you walk in and you see me, you can't go, hello, Hand. You got to be real discreet. You got to come over and say, hello, Hand. Hello, Hand. Like that. Okay? That's the rule. Not gassy. Not gassy. Never been gassy. Not gassy. Thank you, Mel.
Mel. Sorry.
Appreciate you. Anybody's ever got my back, it's Mel. I know she does. Get it, babe. What are you doing?
I was texting Andrea Gullidge.
Andrea Dowling Gullidge, who somehow got on the list, the text list of seeing Zoe and Larry at my feet as I sit on the porcelain throne.
I don't know why you do that. That's not cool. How would you like it if I was sending pictures of the dogs at my knees when I'm on the toilet to people of the opposite sex.
Like friends, like Jeff? I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't care of toilet pictures of me.
And okay, first of all, they're not toilet pictures
are
of
toilet
me.
pictures.
They're
They are
pictures of the dog.
in the toilet.
But you can't see anything.
Everybody knows you're on the toilet.
Right, but you can't see me. There's nothing to see.
Anyway. Oh, I left my book I need. I'm glad I remember.
Amy, I did not say that. Unbelievable. I'm being misrepresented. Mel, I didn't say that. I never would say that. Kellie said that. I didn't say that. Thank you. Good grief. Throwing me on Front Street.
Ooh, it smells like onions out there.
Never said anything like that about Mel. Never would say anything like that about Mel.
What? This carpet is dirty.
You guys. Well, babe, you're the one that uses this office.
Honey,
so
I didn't do this black
what'd you do?
smudge on it. Just
What'd you
because
do?
there's a smudge on it doesn't mean I did it.
What'd you get on there?
I didn't do anything.
Thank you, Mel. I am misrepresented always. Misunderstood, misrepresented,
Oh, darn it, I lost that thing.
underappreciated.
Excuse me.
I think this should be the year of Alan. Hey, can I have a pen, please? Hey, a sandwich and some lovin'. I branded a sandwich and some lovin' pen. Okay. No, I never said that. I wouldn't say that. Now, I have said the whole world can kiss my... I have said that. Hector, come on, man. Back a homie up. Julie, you have your pen? I think you have a branded mug too, Julie. And I think those mugs, those may be worth something someday. That was a limited run. It was a limited run. I think we made, I don't know, maybe 50 mugs. Yes, Michael, that includes you, Desmond Tutu, Kellie.
I lost the thing that I wanted to do.
Zoe.
Darn it. See if I can find it.
Yeah, you're going along with the mob. Kitten Tracks, you want a pen? We can hook you up with a pen. Hello, Nathan. Dana, how old is your fine young man, Nathan? How old is Nathan?
I've lost that thing I wanted to do. Darn it. Let me see if I can find it.
Now, wait a minute. Somebody was using my pictures online on Bumble in Mississippi, and his name was Nathan. He's 7? Oh.
Let's see if I can do it this way.
Just a little younger than the Dillster. The Dillster's 9. Veronica, where do you get a pen? Well, yeah, includes Gina Carano. Good call, Michael. Good call. Includes Pedro Pascal, The Rock. Includes a lot of people. That's why I say that's one of the heaviest hitting insults you can come up with. How the whole world can kiss my... I mean, that's hard to deny. What?
I lost the thing I wanted to do tonight.
What are you trying to do?
I can't find it.
Oh, my goodness.
It's gone. I accidentally exited out it, and now I can't find it. Darn it. I'll have to save it for next podcast. It was really good, too.
George Lucas. Includes a lot of people. Christian Haydenson. Troy Aikman. Yeah. Betty White. May she rest in peace. Christy, good call. If you're going to say the whole world can kiss your... It includes everybody except Chuck Norris. That's
Now
a very, very good point.
Now you're embracing it and admitting that you did say it.
Oh, I admit it. I say it all the time, but I never call out the people that you called out. That was horrible. Horrifying. Yes, Yoda. Cannot believe you did that. I was horrified. Includes Kara. Kara's
Oh,
instructors.
I give up.
Kara's instructors at school.
I give up. I can't find it. I'll have to find it and do it next time.
Includes Michael's friends that are always whipping him.
Unbelievable. I lost it.
All right. Y'all ready? Y'all gonna do a podcast or what?
I know. I can't find it. Next time. Let me get my mic.
Need pen. Veronica needs a pen. Well,
I mean, we have a few left.
I mean, I can donate you a pen. I don't know.
Used one.
Includes "Hello, I'm Bill." Julie, your dogs. That sweet German Shepherd includes that. A lot of people. Carl Weathers. Who else? Includes kitten tracks. Yes. Includes Amy Wilkerson for sure, and her donkeys. I've never said that. I've never said that. Unbelievable. Michael, I don't think we have these pens for sale. I think these were promotional items that A-Train came up with for free distribution. It's a branded pen. It says "A Sandwich and Some Lovin'," a Kid Nation podcast, and then has the website. Oh. Hello, Kathy. Well, babe, you got it all together.
I'm ready to go because I can't find it. We're just going to have to go with what we have because I can't find it.
So you're basically jipping the list.
No, I'm not. I just have to save that for next time. I can't find it. I've searched every way I can think of. Anyway.
All right, give me a little something.
Welcome, everybody. Test 1, 2. I was about to start the podcast without doing the sound check. Sorry. Discombobulated.
Eaton Beaver, please pick up the red courtesy phone. Eaton Beaver, please pick up the red courtesy phone.
I really don't like when you do those types.
Which one?
Those types. Just do different ones, please.
Beaver?
I don't like those ones.
Just a rodent.
I don't like those ones.
Okay. Do you know in the prehistoric age there used to be beavers the size of cows?
No.
That's a big beaver.
I didn't know that.
I mean, can you imagine the size of that beaver?
Welcome to another A Sandwich and Some Lovin' podcast. I'm Kellie Rasberry Evans. This is my husband, Alan Evans.
It's Ray in the house.
And he's just happy to be here, aren't you, honey?
Absolutely. I'm just happy to be in a warm room. It's very cold outside. A cold front. Jack Frost moved in, came running in. And I'm glad to be here.
Is he nipping at your nose?
He's nipping at my nose.
So do you want to share anything about your day or you just want to pretend like it didn't happen?
Kellie thinks I should share this story today, and it really is not that interesting.
It ate up your entire day.
Well, I had battery
and my nap time.
I had battery issues, the first of which was my dad's truck. I had to help him with a battery for his truck.
Right.
So that ate up, the morning, which was fine. I had told him a long time ago I'd help him with his truck, and we finally got around to it. Knocked that out. Well, I got on the motorbike and rode it on over to the Starbies and left the damn ignition on. So I was in Starbies for about 3 hours. So I come out of Starbies.
You can't hear it running?
No. The ignition was on, but the engine wasn't on. You know what I mean?
Oh, I guess.
So it ran the battery down after about 3 hours, and I was about to come home because it was getting really cold. I'm like, crap.
Literally, right when I decide I can't hold my eyes open any longer, I'm going to lie down and take a nap.
Yeah. So I got dead battery, and I'm on the motorcycle. So I'm thinking, well, I can either walk home or I can call an Uber, but I got to get my truck up here because I'm going to try to jump it off the truck.
I don't know why you didn't call. Well, you texted me to let me know that your battery had died. I was like, well, I'll come get you. But I've already called an Uber. I was like, well.
So I Ubered home, threw Kellie Rasberry Evans and a bunch of tools in my truck, drove truck back up to Starbucks. Kellie Rasberry Evans stayed in the truck, checking phone while I tried to jump said motorcycle. Said motorcycle was deader than Elvis, would not jump, would not crank, nothing. At which point A-Train's patience started to kind of, you could see it leave my body, couldn't you?
And that was one of you. That's your word.
Yes.
That's your word for 2022 is patience.
Because sometimes all you need is just a little patience.
But that's why they say you should never pray for patience, because how do you know you have patience unless you're tested?
Good call. So this, again, sweet, clean, good, strong listener. This is a boring story. So I throw Kellie Rasberry Evans. No, she was in the truck. Take her back home because I say, okay, now I'm gonna have to search Dallas Fort Worth for a battery because things are hard to find. There's a lot of bare shelves, and there's stuff's hard to find.
Yeah.
So I said, you don't want to drive all over Dallas Fort Worth with me looking for a motorcycle battery.
But I said, I will.
She said she would. So first stop.
But I didn't.
First stop, Walmart. I got rolling in there with my dead battery. The very friendly guy behind the lube and battery counter looks at me like kind of cocks his head back and forth and kind of looking at my battery. And I said, I need one of these. He goes, well, we hadn't carried those in 2 years.
Oh, well.
I'm like, okay. I said, do you have any idea where I can go get one of these that's not a Harley Davidson dealership? He goes, try Homie D's. Go rolling down to Homie D's now. It's getting colder. It's getting darker. Roll on over to Homie D's, roll in there with my dead battery, looking for an associate. Finally find an associate. I said, hey, associate, I need one of these. She goes, we don't have those. I don't know what that is, but we don't have those. She goes, you may go try the battery center at the front of the store. And I said, okay, I'll take that under advisement. So I went over there, and all I see are AA's, AAA's, C's.
They have car batteries?
I even see some D's.
They have car batteries at Home Depot?
I didn't see any double D's. They have car batteries at Wally World, but not at Home Depot.
Why would they even send you to a Home Depot?
The guy at Walmart thought that they might have ATV/motorcycle batteries at Home Depot.
Why?
I panicked because I was 5 minutes away.
That makes no sense.
I thought instead of driving to frickin' Garland, the land of Gar, I'm going to go to Wally or to Home Depot.
I thought that was an odd suggestion, but.
So strike one, strike two. Then I get on the telephone, and call several dealerships, finally locate a battery in the land of Gar. I drive 35 minutes to the land of Gar, 35 minutes back from the land of Gar, back to the Starbucks. It is dark, windy, and cold at this point. Pull up the truck, point set headlights at motorcycle, change the battery in the dark. It cranks. I'm like, hallelujah. Park the truck, ride motorcycle home. Then Kellie Rasberry Evans throws me in her car, and then we go get my truck. She drops me off at my truck. She goes and gets Chewies.
Yes. I got you my mother calls them fajitas.
Fajitas. And then I roll home in the truck with that Charlie Brown squiggly line over my head.
Yeah.
So that's the story you wanted me to tell.
You left a lot of details out, but you didn't want to share it anyway.
Which part?
About how the battery didn't work when you first put it in. But let's just skip it. Why are you sucking your teeth?
I think I have fajitas in my teeth.
Fajitas.
Yeah.
My mother thought they were fajitas until she moved to Texas and found out it was fajitas. Anyway, so Alan's had a rough day, and his patience was tried.
It's not that rough. It's just
you beat yourself up nonstop.
Well, I'm the idiot. All this time I thought everyone else was the idiot. Well, I'm the idiot because I'm the idiot that left the ignition on when I went into Starbucks. This was totally my fault. Like everything that happened was my doing.
Yeah.
So,
if that had happened to me, though, if I was the one that left my car on or something and the battery was dead, you would have had a different reaction, or would you have been as understanding?
Let me answer your question with a question, because I know where you're going. You're insinuating that I would have been just gone off the deep end.
I'm asking, not insinuating.
Remember when I was working in the garage and I had tools like my really nice socket set on the floor of the garage, and Kellie Rasberry Evans comes in her big luxury SUV and just crushes that socket set, ran right over it?
It did.
What was my reaction?
I don't remember. I probably blocked it out.
You commended me for the lack of reaction.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yes.
Yeah, Alan. When I'm not home, he just when I'm pulling into the driveway and the setting sun, I can't see. It's like I'm just going for it.
She's like
going for it.
She's like Dak Prescott at AT&T Stadium.
And so there's a temporary blind spot. and I can't see a little flat case where I usually park, where you left something there. So you could have come out waving, no, but you didn't. I just heard crunch.
Yeah.
But it was fine. Nothing got broken.
Just the
Anyway.
the case got broken.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Remember when you were waving, flailing your arms around when I was playfully going boo at you at the gas station?
No, that
And you
wasn't.
flailed your arms like
And I
a
slapped the window.
kind of like a octopus that's been hauled onto the boat, you know, and he's trying to get back in the water.
And I hit the window
Right.
with my ring.
Right.
What is it? It left a chip in your window.
Your big 3-carat diamond there.
Thank you, honey.
Dime.
Well, it's your fault for getting me such a big ring. And it's your fault for scaring me.
So anyway, if you notice a little edge in my voice, part of it is because I'm slowly coming down off the fact that I don't have an NFL team in the playoffs. The other part of it is I almost froze my ass off changing a motorcycle battery in the parking lot of Starbucks.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
I'm good.
Well,
I'm good.
Why do this? Do you want to get some dental floss? Would that help?
No,
you?
I thought I would sit here and suck on my teeth the entire 60 minutes.
Because I'll happily stall time for you to do that.
No, I think I'm good.
Okay.
No, because if I go in the back room and I start messing around in the bathroom, I'm just going to stay back there.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I can handle it.
the next thing I'll do, I'll just say, you know what? I need to sell the pot. So then I'll sell the pot.
Yeah.
And then I'll be stuck there for 30 minutes.
Okay. Well, if you think you can do it without,
I mean, if you want to do the podcast,
I'm fine. If you need to go,
I'll gladly go back there and take pictures of the dogs.
You've been struggling with sucking your teeth for the
Before we started, dear listener, let me pull back the kimono.
Oh, there's more to pull back?
Okay. You do that. And then I'm going to pull back the kimono. I want listener feedback.
Oh, I have no idea what that's about. So that's what you call an effective tease, everyone. So I can't wait to finish this so I can hear that. So have you made the decision to eat at home more in 2022, either to save money or to eat healthier? Well, if that's the case, HelloFresh is for you. With HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. There's no more running to the grocery store, and you're going to enjoy restaurant quality meals because HelloFresh makes home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. And that's why it is America's #1 meal kit. I love when I see that HelloFresh box on my doorstep. It's a great big food present. That's what it is. And the box is filled with pre-portioned ingredients, so there's no excess or waste. And while I love the quality of the meats, I will tell you where HelloFresh shines. They knock it out of the park with their produce. Don't you, every time I open the box, don't you hear me say, oh my gosh.
Oh, when you open that box, I just say, HelloFresh.
I'm telling you, the produce is what I could just like say, I'm just going to make a salad out of all these vegetables. It's so great. But there is a lot of variety with HelloFresh. You get 50 menu and market items to choose from every week, including veggie, calorie smart. That's what we get. Family friendly and gourmet options. There's so much variety. You never get bored. Recipes like hibachi sweet soy babette steak and shrimp. I had a typo. Or white cheddar Wonder Burgers. Everybody loves a good burger, but white cheddar Wonder Burgers? Oh my gosh. And HelloFresh meals are ready in around 30 minutes or less. They have quick and easy meals, 20-minute recipes, low prep, easy cleanup options. And you've got flexibility. You can change your delivery day, food preferences, plan size. You can skip a week if you need to, all online or in the app. And in case you missed the news, Green Chef is now owned by HelloFresh. You have even more options, and you can switch back and forth between the brands like we do with this fabulous discount.
So go to HelloFresh.com/sandwich16 and use code sandwich16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. That's HelloFresh.com/sandwich16 and use code sandwich16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
Yes. Thank you, HelloFresh.
Okay, just real quick.
We're really good at transitioning.
Let's peel back. Let's peel back the kimono. Let's pull it back. Let's reveal what's behind it.
Okay.
So I have this bit I do, and I think we've mentioned it on the podcast. We have a family text string. Me, you, my mother, my father, and my sister, and JD, her husband.
Yeah.
Okay. And just as a bit, every time the kid has to go.
And you're referring to yourself as the kid?
Yes. Every time A Train has to.
You're speaking of yourself in third person nicknames?
Yes. Has to do some paperwork in the morning.
Go to the bathroom?
Right. The dogs follow me in there.
As dogs tend to do.
Yeah. I guess they like to sniff. I guess they just like to be near the.
I said it was some pack thing.
Yeah. They like to be near the alpha wolf, make sure nothing attacks him while he's squatted down.
But I'm not alpha wolf, so why do they follow me to the bathroom every time?
They probably just like to smell you.
I think they just want me to rub them. Yeah. They just want me to pet them.
Everybody likes to be rubbed. Okay. So I'll be in there sitting on the commode and the dogs are just looking at me. They're just sitting there looking at me. And I'm like, what are y'all looking at? And that's what dogs do, though. They're on the lookout, make sure nothing's going to attack you when you're in a vulnerable position. So what I do, I take a picture of the dogs looking at me while I'm doing my thing.
Doing your business.
Yeah. And then but the way I art direct this shot is I'll shoot it just so maybe you see like a belt or just a little piece of the tip of a van, my Vans, maybe a maybe a kneecap. Yeah, nothing untoward, nothing, no human anatomy parts or anything like that.
Obvious that you are in the bathroom.
But if you look at the picture, the dogs are looking up and you can tell it's shot looking down. Okay. So I send that to my family as a bit.
He sends that to his family.
Yeah.
And including his mother.
Right.
And sister.
Right.
And wife.
And the reason I keep doing it is because I'm not getting a reaction.
Because everybody knows not to react.
Because then they'll get it more. So I'm like, well, crap. Maybe I need to find a new audience. So one of our very, very best customers, Andrea Dowling Gullidge.
Does her husband know this? Are you revealing this for the first time for her husband to hear?
I think so. I might have even included a big, strong Trey on one of these. But I also included Andrea in my distribution of said images.
Why did you choose her out of everyone?
Because I think she thought that bit was funny. I may be wrong on that, but I think that may be true.
Or one day she just opened her text and there was that.
I think it's Trey, her son, thought it was funny.
Well, Trey is her husband.
Oh, I'm sorry. Unbelievable. Travis. Good gosh. Sorry, Andrea. Travis. I think Travis thought it was funny. So anyhow, before the podcast, we were going back and forth and Kelly says, how would you feel if I took a picture of the dogs and I'm on the pot and I sent it to a
member of the opposite sex?
I sent it to a member of the opposite sex. And I'm like, well, Andrea's my friend. I mean, if you sent it to Jeff, I wouldn't care.
I wouldn't do that.
Well, then you're just a better person than me.
Thank you.
So that's the pull behind the kimono. That's the debate we were having.
So if y'all have any opinions on that, please let us know. Podcast at kellyandalan.com.
I just don't think it's a problem to send pictures of your dog to a friend.
Then just send pictures of your dogs doing something else. Why does it have to be from your perspective on the toilet?
Why does it matter where I'm sitting?
Because that's why you do it. It's because you're on the toilet.
Oh, okay.
I just don't think it's appropriate. I don't.
Well, of course it's not appropriate. That's why it's funny.
I can't believe you sent it to your sister and your mom.
Oh, they've never, ever commented. Ever.
What are they going to say?
I don't know.
I know what they're doing probably when they see it.
Rolling their eyes.
Face palming.
Oh, like Kay and Laura at her Christmas party.
Oh my gosh. All right, look. I told Alan, you've had a rough day, even though he's trying to tell y'all he didn't.
I didn't have a rough day. I changed 2 batteries.
Okay, but it took him all. Anyway, he didn't have a rough day running around all over town trying to find a battery and going back and forth and beating himself up.
I was in the bowels of the land of Gar.
But not a bad day.
So anybody that knows the land of Gar, I was over on Centerville Road.
Yeah, that's far. So anyway, I told Alan, I have a bit for the podcast. Way to sell it, Kelly. No, I was just online today and I have to check all sorts of websites because, I have to do stuff for the Kid Craddock Morning Show.
Nationally syndicated.
And I found this article. I did not read it. The headline was enough for me. It was from some author and a Canadian person.
Good night, mate.
Who said that in 2021, she bought like 125 things off of Amazon. And then she listed what her favorite things she bought. And I thought, that's really interesting. How many things did I buy on Amazon last year? I feel like I shop at Amazon a lot, and I feel kind of wasteful too. Sometimes it's like, I just need a pack of pens or something. You feel kind of wasteful. So I try to build up my orders and stuff like that. So anyway, yeah, I had to like for Christmas and stuff when I was shopping. That's one of my things I'm actually going to talk about is the order to pack of pens. But anyway, I'll get to that in a minute. So what she did was she listed her favorite things that she ordered in 2021. And I thought, oh, that's a great idea. So I went through, I bought 75 things off Amazon in 2021. And I'll be honest, I was shocked it was that low because it feels like I'm on there all the time. 75 things. And out of those, I'm going to tell you what my favorite things were. And I'm also going to tell you what I hated and I will never buy again.
Okay.
And I got you to look too. Did you do it?
I did.
Okay, great. All right. So
who do you think ordered more stuff?
Me. No, you, because you, man, for a while there towards the end of the year, you had a lot of stuff coming. But you can surprise me with that number when I'm done with mine.
Okay. And this is awesome, babe. Before we start, though, would you say of all the things you ordered, what percentage of those things were actually for you? Because I ordered a bunch of stuff, gifts.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff for Dylan. I was looking. Yeah, a lot of gifts.
I'd say it's 50%, maybe.
I'd say mine was probably 40% gifts, 60% stuff for me.
Yeah, it's hard to gauge. Yeah. All right, so I ordered 75 things in 2021. And it's really easy. You can go, they have your order history back for years. So anyway, here's something that I introduced my mother. I don't even know how I found it, but I introduced my mother to it. She is obsessed. We introduced my sister-in-law, Lori, to it. Obsessed. I've introduced my daughter to it. I love this product. And I get it on Amazon because sometimes I don't always want to run out to the mall just to go into a department store and get it. It's Cils Booster XL Vitamin Infused Mascara Primer, and it's by Lancome. So if you do go to the mall, you can go to the Lancome counter and get it. But it's Cils Mascara Primer. It goes on white, and if you just left it alone, it would dry probably clear. I don't leave it on that terribly long. But you put it on first. I hate waterproof mascara because it's so hard to scrub off. But the Cils Mascara Booster, it makes your lashes a little bit thicker and just a tad longer. And also it makes your mascara stay better because I don't use the waterproof stuff. So it doesn't tend to smudge as much. And then at the end of the day, it comes off easily. My mother addicted because we have short, thin, not really long, lush lashes. Love it. It's like a favorite. Another thing I loved that we actually ended up using on our RV trip was a 2-inch gel-infused memory foam mattress topper. That made all difference.
That made a big difference
in how we slept in that RV. We would have never made it. So if you're ever going to do an RV trip, I know a lot of people are doing that, especially with COVID the past 2 years. People aren't flying as much as they used to. They go and rent these RVs, which is really fun. But the mattresses on the RVs, you might as well be sleeping on a concrete block. Get one of these 2-inch gel-infused memory foam mattress toppers. It worked perfectly. We slept very comfortably. It wasn't the biggest space, but at least it was comfortable to sleep on.
It wasn't bad.
And we leave it on our son's bed. So when we're not RVing, we leave it on Cole's bed. He uses it a mattress topper and he loves it.
You know who loves it more? Dylan.
Dylan likes to get on his bed?
Because I was asking Cole, you asked me to ask him if he really liked that or if he wants a better mattress.
Yeah.
And he said, no, I'm fine with it. And Dylan says, he was in there while I was asking him. Dylan said, Daddy, if he doesn't want that, I want it because I really like how it feels.
Well, I'll order him one.
But he's got the really nice mattress.
He does, but if he wants a mattress topper, I don't mind getting it. It's only 2 inches. It's not like going to make his sheets not fit.
Yeah.
All right. Another thing I loved was the touchless forehead thermometer. When you have kids.
Oh, yeah.
Because with kids, we have 4 kids and they don't want to hold the thermometer under their tongue. And it's just really quick and easy. I don't know if it's exactly accurate, but at least it tells you my kid's got a fever. It's, okay. So I like that. Also, my laundry room. I've complained about my laundry room a lot on this podcast.
Yeah.
But one of the things I did not have room for was a laundry basket. Remember where we used to keep the laundry basket? I'd stick it on top of the refrigerator. It would fall down. I'd put it on the floor. You'd trip over it. I don't know if somebody told me about this or if I stumbled across it myself. I can't remember. I got a collapsible laundry basket. I love it. I just collapse it and that slides in between like the dryer and the refrigerator. There's a gap there. It fits perfectly. When I needed to take it out, pop it out to full size, unload my laundry, collapse it and stick it back. Love it. Another thing we love, we talked about the frother before. I don't need to go on and on about that. It's a great gift to give. It's for just stirring our coffee in the morning.
I use it every day.
Use it every day.
Makes good chocolate milk too.
This summer.
Oh, you used it all the time.
Well, I mean, I'm going on to the next thing.
Oh.
I am it's hard to find bathing suits, ladies. It's really hard. I found these bathing suits on Amazon. I love them. I was just looking for this was the year of the one piece for me.
I thought it was the year of Alan.
It was the year of the one piece for me. It was the year of Alan for you.
Oh.
Cupshe. I don't know. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Cupshe. 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 Their one-piece swimsuit. I love it. The quality was great. It was long enough for me. I'm 5'9", it was just very, very flattering swimsuit. I loved it. That's one of the best things I found on Amazon this year.
Remind me which one was that?
I wore it. Remember when we went to Jamaica and you took the picture of me with my hands?
Oh yeah, it was blue.
It was like it's like a bluish lavender. It was kind of like a periwinkle, I guess you'd say. I bought two of them. I love them so much.
My favorite color in the Crayola box.
I gave this as a Sweet 16 gift. This next thing I'm going to say, I gave this as a Sweet 16 gift to a girl because I just thought that this would be her. She absolutely loved it. If you're looking for a gift for, I don't know. It was a ukulele. She loved it.
Oh, the Dutchster?
Yes, Dutch. Her name is Dutch. That's her nickname, and that's what we all call her. She absolutely loves that ukulele. She says, oh my God, it was the best gift. She's been teaching herself how to play it. I got it off of Amazon.
She seems like a type of gal that would play the ukulele and be cool, like
she's a cool kid.
Living in Hawaii.
Very cool kid.
Yes.
Another thing I was, you read articles. It's like, I don't even know. Lisa Vanderpump. Okay. So I was reading some article about her. Again, I have to look up showbiz stories and stuff. And she was talking about how she doesn't have fake nails, but everybody thinks she has fake nails because they look so awesome. And she said, it's because I've been using OPI Nail Envy for years. So I was like, oh, I can get OPI at, Target or Walmart or stuff. I looked and looked and looked and I could not find it on the store shelves. So I found it on Amazon. It's called OPI Nail Envy. Y'all, I'm telling you, if you have thin nails that tend to break and peel a lot, this stuff is really, really great. Right now I got real lazy about it because you're supposed to put on like 2 coats and then every other day add another coat. But when I was doing it religiously, that stuff works. So I was really excited to find that.
It's like a polish?
Yes, you can get it in different colors. I just got the clear, but you can get some like different shades of nude and stuff. But there are lots of OPIs, but this is the Nail Envy one. And it was really good.
Every time we go get a mani-pedi, the gals that work at the nail place, they joke around with me now because I think they kind of know me. Like I've been in there enough to where they recognize me.
Oh, they love working on you.
Oh yeah. So they always, when she's warming up the water, they always ask me, what color do you want on your toenails? And then they all just start going nuts.
One day you should.
That's their bit.
But one day you should say,
I want
here and show them the polish.
Crawfish or whatever that thing is.
It's Cajun shrimp.
Yeah, Cajun shrimp.
In the summer, that's only in the spring and summer.
Oh.
What else I'm going to go through? Oh, another thing that's really hard to find, and I don't know why it is, but if you have a problem, I don't know what they're called. We call them soap bumps. And I know that's not the scientific term for them.
Dr. Pimple Popper talks about these.
Are they called soap bumps? What does she call them?
Informally, they're called soap bumps, but there's a word for them.
Ciliala.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. But there's these bumps you get on the back of your arm. I have suffered from them. When I was in high school, I had them really bad. And my mother Price told me it's because I wasn't washing the soap. I was not washing the soap off of me good enough, rinsing it off. And it was bad, like real red breakouts. And I remember a guy in class telling me one time, you've got like a rash on the back of your arms. I was so embarrassed. It got a little bit better as I got older, but I would exfoliate almost till I bled. And nothing worked.
Exfoliate till you bled?
Yeah, I mean, I would scrub because I was trying to get those soap bumps off.
So that's a self-inflicted ailment.
Yeah, why?
Okay.
I don't understand.
No,
I would just scrub to exfoliate.
Yeah. You were exfoliating too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is there not to understand? Is there a joke there that I'm missing? I'm missing it.
No, you scrubbed till you bled. You had an ailment.
Anyway, I remember I went to the dermatologist about it, and the dermatologist recommended 2 over-the-counter lotions, and I tried them both. And the other one has been so long I don't remember. But this is the one that worked when nothing else would. I introduced it to Alan, and you said it worked too. Amlactin.
Well, you're stealing something off my list.
Well, good. I'm glad. Then we both have it. We can have crossovers. Amlactin. Now, this stuff is kind of hard to find. I'll go look at the lotion aisles, and sometimes I cannot find it anywhere.
The shelves are bare.
So if all else fails, go get Amlactin on Amazon.
As empty as his head.
Real quickly, just another couple things I love. I love my day planner, and I love the Gallery leather one. And I could go to the Gallery leather website and order it, but then I have to order so much and pay shipping. But you go to Amazon, you don't have to pay shipping. So Gallery leather day planners. And then, oh gosh, I've got so much on here. I'm trying to, and Alan might say this, but I'm the one that always orders them, so maybe he won't. We love Premier protein shakes. If you're trying to make meal replacements, if you're looking, a lot of people are making healthy solutions. They taste good. Premier protein is the best we have found. # not an ad. They are truly good.
What do you get, 16 grams in one shake or something?
You get a lot of protein. I think more than that, Alan. But the Premier protein, you can get them like if you go to Costco. But if you go to Costco, they only have like 2 flavors usually, like chocolate and vanilla. But if you go on Amazon, you can even sign up for a membership, and they'll just ship it to you every month. And we drink a lot of them. They have coffee flavored and peaches and cream and strawberries and cream and all this stuff. And then Alan also loves the Quest nutrition bars. Those are the most delicious ones.
Good. Those blueberry muffin ones.
And
they're great.
They have some, you have to kind of look.
A lot of protein.
Have a ton of protein. They're the best tasting ones we have found.
They taste really good. Yeah.
Quest protein bars, but the Premier protein shakes.
Ad?
No, # not an ad. But Premier protein also has bars, but we like the Quest bars better. Does that make sense? And some of them are kind of expensive, so you have to look.
Not cheap stuff.
But you can find, if you go to the grocery store, they're more expensive than when I order them by subscription on Amazon.
I think we're out unless you bought some.
I just got some Premier protein, but I haven't gotten more. I'll get you some more Quest bars tomorrow. Okay, real quick, we're going to get to Alan's list and then the things I hated that I ordered off of Amazon in 2021.
My list is not as, 20 things?
Yeah, I didn't go through all of them. I skipped a lot.
Babe, I've got like 6.
Because I love my things.
Okay.
All right, it's winter. We are in the throes of it, right? You may not be showing as much skin as you do in the warmer months, or maybe you do. Maybe you're a free spirit. I don't know. But freshly shaved, dolphin smooth skin feels great in any weather. Have you ever felt a dolphin?
I have.
I'm telling you, that's smooth.
I have.
And my skin usually gets really, really dry, really ashy during the winter months. Running the heater, in the car and in the house, taking super hot showers and baths. And that's why I love shaving with my Billie razor.
Billie.
Because they are super moisturizing. They help detoxify my skin with a built-in 360-degree charcoal shave soap. And you get that dolphin smooth shave with Billie. And I love, right after shaving my legs and then slipping into warm, cozy sweatpants. That's a good feeling, ladies. And crisp, clean bed sheets too. Oh, I love that feeling.
Crisp.
And the shave I get so close, I feel like it lasts longer. Billie is the best razor for women. It's half the price you'd expect. No pink tax, no visit to the drugstore, no irritation no matter what. Billie's crazy affordable starter kit comes with their award-winning razor, 2 precision 5-blade refill cartridges, their cult favorite magnetic holder. Billie's on Nylon's beauty hit list, and Allure called them the smoothest shave ever. And if you listen to our last podcast, Alan, remember you read a letter from a mom who said she bought Billie razor for her and her daughter. They both love it. I love hearing stories like that. And if you have not tried Billie, like our listener who wrote us, we've got a great offer for our podcast family. And soon you'll be writing us and telling us how much you love Billie too.
So don't suffer another second paying a pink tax for a bad shave. Go to mybillie.com/lovin to get the best razor you will ever own while supporting our show. Billie is half the price of other razors, plus free shipping always. Just go to mybillie.com/lovin. Spelled my, BILLIE.com/lovin. That's mybillie.com/lovin.
LOVIN. Leave off the G.
Love Billie.
All right, you go through your brief list of things you bought in. Now, how many things did you buy off Amazon in 2021?
83.
83. So you bought more than me.
But how many did you return?
A lot.
You did? Because I had probably 5 or 6 returns.
Because a lot of things Emma Kellie would insist she wanted, and we had to return them.
Ordered a lot of those pop toys for Dylan.
Fidget things.
Pop toys,
things,
little popper things. Like you were saying, like October, November, December, a lot of motorcycle stuff. Little things, cleaners, steel wool, just like a kind of practical things.
Yeah.
Some books. I just kind of
ordered a few books.
Kind of a mishmash of things, but here are some of the things that jumped out at me as my favorite things. So we have a Keurig, a K-Cup Keurig. Kellie prefers to try different flavors because she likes flavor, and that's fine. So she buys the pods because in the morning, she gets up so early, she just wants to pop a pod in and go.
Yeah, I don't want to fill the reusable cup and all the grinds and stuff like that.
So that's one of my favorite things is I bought on Amazon reusable K-Cups for the Keurig. So they're these little wire mesh looking K-Cups, and you open them up and you pour coffee grounds in the K-Cup and then put that reusable pod in the Keurig.
Because you got all the time in the world to do that.
Well, I wouldn't say I have all the time in the world. I'm changing motorcycle batteries, I'm running to the land of Gar, but no. So I like trying different types of coffee.
Beans.
I even grind beans. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I really love those reusable K-Cups. And then after you're done, you just take it out of the Keurig. Keurig
is what I say.
I say Keurig, but I'm from the great state of Texas. And I just wash them. You just wash them out in the sink and pour the grounds in the. I just pour them in the sink
and leave them for me to rinse out.
Well, that's not true either. The second Kellie stole my thunder was amlactin. That stuff. I'll back her up on that.
Steal your thunder.
No, that's great stuff because on the back of my arms.
Mm-hmm.
It's only on the back of my arms. I get that amlactin or that I put that amlactin on every morning and feel it.
I know.
Look,
it
baby
clears
smooth.
them up.
Look, baby smooth.
If you've tried everything, try # not an ad, but we love it.
And look at my weenus. Look at my weenus.
Isn't that it right there?
No, that's my.
No, the elbow skin is the weenus or something. I don't know.
Say that again.
The elbow skin is the weenus. I think somebody made that up, but I don't know.
The elbow skin is the weenus. Let's say number 3. So I've been wearing a lot of hats lately. I guess because it's winter. You're not going to many things really. I'm doing a lot of
You don't want to fix your hair.
You don't want to fix your hair. I'm doing a lot of working at Starbucks or just around the house a lot. So I just wear a hat. But when I do fix my hair, I found this stuff. It's called Teddy Boy Original Water-Based Styling Pomade.
Teddy Boy?
Teddy Boy.
Never heard of it.
This stuff's great. It's water-based. So, you put like a little dime shaped dollop on your palm, rub your palms together, and then blow dry your hair. You can have it a little damp, and I just style my hair with it. Mm-hmm. It's awesome because it washes right off my hands. It's not sticky, and it holds like really good.
Good to know. Teddy Boy,
and it washes out of your hair really nicely too, and it smells good. So lots of good product benefits there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Teddy Boy Original Water-Based Styling Pomade. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5. So I guess about April of last year, I really started working on my fitness with Kristen, your friend Kristen.
Yes.
And one thing I needed for the garage was a bench. I needed some type of bench so I could do exercises on. So I was thinking, well, what kind of bench should I get? I thought back to when I was going to Body Machine Fitness because I wanted to do a lot of those same types of exercises. They just use these Reebok step benches.
Yeah.
And you can do, literally, babe, you can do hundreds of exercises with this bench I bought. It's called a Reebok Professional Aerobic Deck. It was about $140. It's not cheap, but it's sturdy, and the back folds up so you can do exercises where you sit on it, you step on it, you can lay on it, you put your feet on it and do push-ups off of it. I mean, there's so many great exercises you can do, and it's built like a brick shit house. I mean, it is really sturdy. So it's called a Reebok.
Why's it gotta be a brick poop house? Why can't it just be a brick house?
Well, it's sturdy. It's like built.
Like a brick house.
Like a brick shit house.
Why do you have to say that?
Because a wood one isn't sturdy.
But a brick house is sturdy.
A brick one is really sturdy. Okay.
You just wanted to cuss.
Well, that's not true. That's just how
unnecessary.
Well, that's just how I'm sorry. It's how I talk. I'm a horrible man.
We've already established that a multitude of times tonight.
So Reebok Professional Aerobic Deck. The next one. So years ago, Kellie bought me a
pressure washer
from Amazon.
You should have seen the look on his face. He was so thrilled not. And he ended up loving it because I gave it to him in December and he's like, what am I going to do with this? Summertime rolls around. He was a pressure washing fool.
If it had an ounce of dirt on it, if I saw dust anywhere outside, I was blasting that crap with my pressure washer.
And be honest about how you reacted when I gave it to you. Be honest.
Well, I didn't know what to make of it. I'm like, I've never had a pressure washer before.
I thought you were going to love it. And I was right.
Yeah, I did. I really did love it. And I started making videos, and people who would watch the videos are like, this is so therapeutic.
Yeah.
Just watching you blast that dust away or blast that dirt away.
Blast the grime off the concrete.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Every spring I clean the deck, the
patio, whatever.
Patio deck.
The pool.
Right. I'll blast the outdoor kitchen, dime. We have 4 storage sheds, dime, and I blast all of those. So you can wash cars with it on some of the less powerful settings. I mean, it is awesome.
Oh, can you wash mine? A bird pooped on it.
Yeah, I can. So I loaned this to my brother-in-law because he wanted to pressure wash his fence.
That's a long fence.
Because he wanted to get all the dirt off it before he stained it. He did that. When JD returned the pressure washer. Now, I don't know if something happened or he did something to it or it just got old. But when it came back to me, it didn't work.
First time you tried to use it.
It didn't work.
But of course, he said it was working fine with me.
I got that it was working fine when I turned it off. Right. So I bought another pressure washer. It's the Sunjoe SPX 3001.
Telling you, ladies, if you think your man has every toy imaginable, that pressure washer is fun. Alan also loves his outdoor vacuum. He loves that too.
I didn't get that on Amazon, but I do.
He loves that. Those are 2 toys he loves if you're looking for something maybe for Father's Day or whatever coming up.
I got that at Homey D's. I have a Ryobi, and I've mentioned Ryobi tools before.
We like Ryobi tools a lot. We have a lot of their things.
Now, this one's a 40 volt. Like the tools I have, most of them are 18 volt. This is a 40 volt.
The vacuum one?
Yeah, big battery. It's like the size of a brick. I mean, it's a big, heavy battery. And it's the only tool I have that uses that 40 volt. But
love it.
It freaking it'll suck up like leaves, pine cones, small children, kittens. I mean, it is powerful. And it grinds them all up. Not children and kittens, but it grinds up all the stuff and puts them in the sack. And then you empty your sack in the trash. And then the last item I have, this used to happen to me more, and it doesn't happen as much. I don't know if people are just jaded by my big white chiclet grill, or my big white chiclet grill is now a big yellow chiclet grill.
I think people just got used to looking at it.
Yeah, maybe they just got used to looking at it. But they used to always ask me, like, oh, what do you do to your teeth? They're really white.
Well, it's standing next to Alan, no matter what. You're going to look like you just drank a bottle of red wine and smoked 2 packs of cigarettes. That's the way I feel.
There you go. It's a Kellie Rasberry Evans endorsement. But it's called Plus White Premier 5-minute white gel. And you just use it. I use it like once every 6 months. I have a tray and I'll put the gel on, put the tray in my mouth, and I'll get in the shower. It takes me about 15 minutes to shower. So I just keep it in while I'm showering and then take it out when I'm done. And that's
it twice a year.
And I do that like twice a year, but I do it like a week. I do it for a week each time. That's all I do.
Yeah, I've tried every teeth whitening thing known to man. And the last time we went to a professional who swore in all her history, she's never had a patient who couldn't do it without pain. And Alan will tell you, I thought I was going to die. We're sitting there eating. And I'm like, I grabbed my mouth. And remember? I'm like, I'm in so much pain right now. I can't do it. It was awful. I have the most sensitive teeth.
Real sensitive teeth. Real sensitive teeth.
I think it might be a redhead thing.
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
Oh, I know. You have sensitive teeth. No doubt.
Are you done with your list? Because I got my list of things to hate, but that's a negative thing. So we need a little cleanse of our palate right now.
You going to do a little bit of that?
I'm going to do this real quick, and then we'll get to my list of things don't order off Amazon. All right.
So we're basically going to do that, and then we're going to start to bring it home for Jerome.
That's right. So look, we're almost 3 weeks into the new year. Are we still on track with our resolutions? Are we? If prioritizing your health and committing to a wellness routine is important to you, let me tell you about Care Of. They make it easy to stay on track with your health goals thanks to Care Of's daily vitamin packs. It's all organized for you, which makes it so much easier to get into that healthy routine and actually stick with it. Care Of is a subscription service that ships high quality, personalized vitamins and powders. I suddenly can't talk. Vitamins and powders conveniently to your door every month. You just take a short but in-depth quiz about your health goals and your lifestyle, and you will get personally tailored recommendations based on your answers. So you can stick with what Care Of recommends, or you can change up your pack at any time. Care Of's products are made from good-for-you clean ingredients, backed by the latest science and research, so you feel good about what's going into your body. And Alan will attest to the fact, I'm not really great with sticking to a vitamin routine. Something about opening all those bottles and trying to remember how many of us take of this and reading the label every time. But see, that's the beauty of Care Of. They've taken care of all of that because everything you need to take comes in a cute little convenient packet. So it can be easier, and you can get a big discount just because you listen to our podcast.
For 50% off your first Care Of order, go to takecareof.com and enter code SANDWICH50. Go to careof.com.
Take Care Of.
Go to takecareof.com and enter code SANDWICH50 to save 50%.
Takecareof.com.
Well, we had some funny business going on here.
Yeah. To takecareof.com.
I'm Ron Burgundy, that stuff.
Takecareof.com.
Well,
and enter code SANDWICH50 to save 50%.
Okay.
All right. So out of all the 75 things I ordered on Amazon, a few I had to return. A few are probably going to wind up in the next swap party I host, including this. At the beginning of last year, I don't know if somebody on TikTok was wearing these things. I don't know if one of her friends showed up to school wearing one of these things. My daughter absolutely insisted that she needed leg warmers. Ladies.
Like from the 80s?
Yes. Jane Fonda, Olivia Newton-John, let's get physical, leg warmers. And I'm like, why? And if I ever say, is it because somebody on TikTok is doing it? She hits the roof.
Give us some.
Why can't it just be because it's what I want to wear?
Give us some fake Emma Kellie.
I was just doing it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why can't it be just because I want to wear them? Why do you always have to think it's because I'm copying somebody on TikTok? Because 90% of the time you're copying somebody on TikTok. I'd say more like 99%. Anyway, it might be Snapchat. Who knows? But these leg warmers, they came in a pack of 3. And so the other day I was upstairs with Emma Kellie. Get rid of some of this clutter you've got in your room. She's like, here, take these leg warmers. I don't know why I even have them anyway. And I'm like, because a year ago you insisted you had to have them.
How much
were cheap.
How much were they?
They were nothing. They were cheap crap.
Like what's nothing?
They were less than $20 for 3 pairs. I mean, it wasn't that expensive.
So basically, it'd be like you running a $20 bill up there. It sits on the floor for a year, and then a year later, you just tear it up.
Swap it with my friends.
Yeah.
Another thing that I found I asked for this for Christmas of 2020 and I didn't get it. I asked for it and nobody got it for me. So I bought it for myself right after the new year in 2021. A retractable lip brush. Because when you're doing lipstick, sometimes when your lipstick gets down, when it gets down almost to the end, you need to get a lip brush so you can still continue using it, or use a lip brush to blend different lipsticks.
How in the hell am I going to know how to buy you a
lip brush? I didn't tell you. I told other people that were asking for things. So I bought one off Amazon. It is crap. Every time I take it out to use it, it retracts back into the thing. It makes me so mad.
Where's it made?
Every time I use it. I don't know. I bought it in January of 2021. I hate it.
China.
And I tried finding one at the store before Christmas of 2020. And I didn't buy it for myself because I remember I told somebody I'm not going to mention that I wanted it for Christmas and they didn't get it for me. So then when I went back to get it, it was gone. And I had to get off Amazon. It was crap. I hate it. Number 3, and I don't have as many things as I hate. I needed some pant hangers. Now you think that's not a big deal, but we got a lot of boys that have a lot of pants in this house. I bought some pant hangers that are metal. I'm telling you, every time I touch these pant hangers, it makes my skin crawl. Something about the metal on them, something about the way they hang on the bar. And I just didn't buy like a simple pack. I bought like a pack of 50 of them. So I've got 50 of these awful pant hangers. They are the worst pant hangers I've ever owned. I'm going to get rid of them at the swap party.
Okay.
I hate them.
Well, wait a minute. I need a couple of pant hangers.
I'll give you these. I hate them.
I would submit to you that if I touch
make my skin crawl.
A pant hanger, it's not going to make my skin crawl.
I'm going to tell you, these make my skin crawl.
Is it?
And the noise they make, because they get, if you hang 2 of them
what
side
is it?
by side,
Kryptonite or something?
I don't know, Alan. It's the worst. For something, when I hang these paint hangers beside each other, they get tangled up in each other. I literally want to scream. I don't know what it is about them. They gave me the heebie-jeebies. Okay. A friend of mine who is very into skincare a lot of women that I know are dealing with dark circles under our eyes. Well, how do you get rid of the dark circles? And she said it's because of this lack of D3. So she recommended these D3 K2 drops with MCT oil omega-3. I just wrote it down because that's what it was.
Oral?
She even gave us the link.
Are these oral?
They are drops that you can put under your tongue.
Okay, so they are oral.
Everybody, all the ladies in my cul-de-sac bought them. And we all got them delivered from Amazon about the same time. And we all went in our cul-de-sac chat and said, this is the nastiest shit I've ever put in my mouth. It was awful. I have tried putting it in my coffee. It ruins the taste of my coffee. I've tried mixing it. It is nasty. One of my friends said she was so sick of her circle. She says, I'm just going to suck it up and just do it. She was just going to, awful.
Is it like castor oil?
Yes, I guess, if that's what castor oil tastes like. I ordered these for Alan because he insisted that he wanted them. And they have now probably been sitting in our pantry and in our laundry room. I haven't even checked the expiration date, but I'm going to imagine they've already expired. You know how much I told you we love the Quest protein bars? Don't get the Quest protein chips. When are you ever going to eat those things?
I had a bag about 3 days ago.
When was the last time you had one before then?
2020? 3 days before that.
He's not telling the truth unless he just started eating them again. I ate them. Blech. I did not like them. Quest protein
they're
chips.
okay. Now, I wouldn't put them up there with the. They're not like the bars.
The aftertaste is blech. Don't get the protein chips.
The bars are good.
And the last thing I'm going to say is something I bought that made our son Dylan cry. Because, he wants to. A long time ago, I had this Google Home device, and he loved playing on that thing so much. He wore it out. It broke. So for Christmas,
he was so excited.
We got him an Amazon Fire 7 Kids Pro tablet.
Yeah.
He's not old enough to have his own laptop or cell phone or anything now. So we were like, this little Fire tablet, it was what, like $50 or $60? It came with like a free year of Amazon programming. What was it? All this stuff.
Yeah.
He was so excited. So he goes up to his room, and Alan Alan was here for this.
Now, wait a second.
Alan was here for this whole setup. I just gave it to him.
Yeah.
Alan helped.
There was about an hour of Dad setting this thing up. I mean, it was not easy to set up. And once it was set up, the first thing he wanted to do was play Roblox. I'm not familiar. It's
some game.
A popular game right now, I guess. He was dying to play Roblox. I'm like, but I'm sure there's a way to do that on this technological masterpiece that we just ordered.
It took you an hour to get set up.
Right. So I rick around with this thing for another 30 minutes trying to get Roblox on there. Finally get Roblox on there. Now, here's a 9-year-old who just got a Christmas present. He's been waiting an hour and a half to play with this thing. Finally get Roblox on there. And he launches Roblox. And this thing is just everything. All the windows are moving in slow motion. You can almost hear it grinding. And there's lights flashing. It's having a hard time processing this game, Roblox. And Dylan, after about 2 minutes of this, he's like, This thing doesn't work. It's so slow. It doesn't work. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we've just been messing with this thing for an hour and a half. You're kidding me? It doesn't work.
I don't know if anybody's ever ordered one. If you're thinking about getting one for your kid, maybe we got a lemon, but we didn't order another one. We sent it back and got a refund. The Fire 7 Kids Pro tablet.
It was slow. It was just really slow.
Yeah.
Everything we did was slow. Put the app on there, downloaded the app. Everything we tried to do was slow.
Yeah. Send it back.
Yeah.
So that's my little list. But honey, if you want those pant hangers, you can have them.
Yeah.
But I'm not touching
them. I don't think my skin is going to crawl by touching a pant hanger.
Just thinking about it it's like doing this weird thing inside my head.
So on this podcast, we've got 2 more. You scrubbed yourself until you bled.
My arms when I would exfoliate. Women can. You've done it, ladies, when you've exfoliated your face too much and you get like a almost like a sunburn because you've exfoliated too hard.
And then
And when I said I almost bled, that's a little exaggeration, but you do rub the skin raw when you exfoliate too much.
What did you just say you did?
Touching those hangers.
Yeah, you touched the hangers, made your skin crawl. Okay. Those are good ones. We'll add those. Okay.
Add those to what?
Nothing. My least favorite things, mine are pretty simple. I put it all out there because that's what I do on a Sandwiches and Lovin'. I put it out there because
unlike me,
because you know what?
I hold back.
Because you know what? I don't care. And I put it out there that the kid, the A-Train, ordered a fanny pack. Ordered that fanny pack. And I wore that fanny pack and it sucked. It sucked. It pulled my pants down. Everybody's looking at me funny every time I go to Starbucks. I couldn't fit anything in it because it was so small. Like
I told you to get a backpack.
This thing's a piece of crap.
He wanted it for the motorcycle. Now, I'll tell you, I ordered a fanny pack but I use it because I don't use it when I walk the dogs because it's easy to hold the poop bags in and my phone.
So for Christmas,
and some Kleenex.
So for Christmas, I asked my mother for a sling bag.
Yes.
So it's like a backpack that has one shoulder strap, but then you also cinch it around your stomach.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're riding, it's not flopping around, And that thing's awesome. It holds a laptop. It holds a hat. It holds
what you need.
What I need.
And I do feel like a nerd wearing that fanny pack walking the dogs, but I don't care. It fills a purpose.
Okay. The next one I have, when I was doing a lot of supplements and really trying to get in shape to wear a flesh-colored Speedo last spring, Kellie said she had a friend who was using pine pollen as a supplement.
Yeah.
Said it changed his life. Absolutely changed his life.
Was it pine pollen?
Yes, it was pine pollen. I think he even said something about
his virility.
Rock hard erections.
You could have just said virility and left it at that.
Anyway, so I heard this and I'm like, I want some of that too. But I want the
virility.
No, I want the pine pollen. So I tried said pine pollen. I might as well have been eating chalk Hey, let's put some yellow chalk in your coffee this morning. Hey, I think I'll eat some yellow chalk for lunch.
Didn't taste good?
Didn't do anything.
Did it taste good?
No, it tasted horrible, and I didn't get it.
It didn't taste as bad as drops, I'm telling you.
And I didn't get a rock hard erection, not because of the pine pollen.
And not because of me.
Whoa. Wouldn't go that far. Okay, so yeah, fanny pack and pine pollen, not so good. The third one I have, this is just as a general rule, if you buy cheap tools, they're going to fail. If you buy, really, like anything, what am I trying to say? Really tools.
You get what you pay for.
Yeah, you do. You get, what did Dr. Raban say, though? He said, you get what you, oh gosh, there's no saying in Texas, Tennessee too. Fooled me once. What did he say? He said, remember we were talking to him. He said, you get what you pay for when it's cheap, like all the time, but when it's expensive some of the time.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, something like that.
Sorry, I have to go back and listen to that podcast.
I'm not communicating this very well. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I ordered these cheap bungee cords. The brand was Martium, Marteum.
I don't know. It's like cup sheet. I don't know how they come up with some of these names.
Anyway, they came from China, and I ordered these bungee cords, and they sucked so much rear end. The bungee cord came out of the hook.
Ooh.
That's not safe.
No.
Could have popped me in the eye or something.
Yes.
Could have put out my eye.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm glad that didn't happen.
And then the last one.
Oh, that was the last one. One more.
Yeah, one more. This is kind of like your leg warmer thing. Sometimes you just order something and then you get it and you're like, what in the hell am I doing? Where am I going to wear this? I thought I would order a wide brim camo boonie hat. So like.
Was it for fishing?
I don't know.
It had to be for when you're fishing with Dylan.
So it's like a bucket hat, but an even wider brim.
Yeah. So you won't get sunburn.
Almost like a beekeeper wears, but without the face net.
Yeah, but it covers your neck.
Yes, but it has snaps on it. Like a boonie hat, you can snap one of the sides up onto the top of the hat and leave the other side over.
For style?
For style and for functionality, kind of like Jesse Ventura.
What's the function?
Kind of like Jesse Ventura in Predator.
Yeah, but what's the function for?
Well, if the sun was just coming from one side and you needed some coolness on the other side. Yeah. Or you could rock the little tiny wide brim camo boonie hat, cowboy hat, and just snap both of them up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Vern.
Yeah, Vern. That's what I looked like, was Vern. My big schnozola in this boonie hat, I looked exactly like freaking Vern. So I'm like, this is a ridiculous look. This is horrible.
If you're just wearing it fishing or something, that must have been why you got it.
And
I bet you did it for while you were, because you do so much landscaping. You probably didn't want your neck getting all burned.
I don't know why I bought it.
That had to be it.
But it sat in my closet. And then at about the 29th day when I could return it, I'm like, I'm going to get my $15 back because this is stupid. This thing's been sitting in my closet now for 29 days. I haven't put it on my egg, so I'm going to return this thing.
Aww.
So I got my $12 back.
Well, good.
Yeah. So that's kind of like your
leg warmers. Emma Kellie's leg warmers. So hopefully that was helpful to somebody listening onto the podcast, or at least entertaining.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting to go back and see what you buy. It might be even more interesting to go back, like, because it goes all the way back on your history. But, you know, we're supposed to be combining our Amazon accounts.
I know. Somebody sent me
We gotta do that. It's wasting money.
I know we're about to bring it home for Jerome. We'll really bring it home for Jerome and yogurt now, but got the media room streaming working. Remember a couple of podcasts ago, Kellie and I on Tuesday nights, that's our night to sit down and ignore each other and stare at a screen. So that's what we do for 2 hours.
But we never do that. I wanted to watch stuff with you.
Okay.
We have all these streaming services.
See how she spins it into a positive?
But it's fun to do that together.
Everybody says, when we first met, Kellie's so positive with the way she looks at me and her outlook in life. And they're like, you're crazy. Kellie's not positive. There's a perfect example. Because what did I say? I say we stare at a screen for 2 hours and ignore each other. No, that's not what we're doing. We're spending quality time with one another.
We laugh and discuss stuff.
See, that's what I mean. Everybody doesn't believe me though. So this week I got the streaming working. We watched one of the best movies I have seen. Okay, good. You get the glory.
I get the glory.
You get the glory.
Because I about had to twist his arm to agree to watch it.
So funny. I was LOLing most of the movie.
And probably everybody listening, the majority of you have already seen it because it's the most watched movie on Netflix now. Red Notice.
It is so good.
I think Alan was not wanting to watch it because he still has PTSD from Wonder Woman 2.
Yeah.
And Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
Godot, whatever, Gal. But this movie stressed me out because I don't know. I get stressed at certain things. But Alan, because he not with a great attitude, he's like, okay, I chose the last movie. You get to choose this one.
I didn't say it like that.
Well, that's basically what. So he let me choose, and he within 10 minutes he was LOLing.
Yeah. Yeah.
He thought The Rock was the funniest thing ever. He's like, this is my favorite movie The Rock's ever been in.
Well, Ryan Reynolds and The Rock's dialogue
Ryan Reynolds
is just cracking me up.
I have never seen Ryan Reynolds so cartoonish before.
He was very cartoonish.
His face was so cartoonish with what he was doing. Gal is just absolutely breathtaking, stunning, and she was really good in this movie too. But you know what? The movie was such a hit. And man, they paid these stars a lot, but they're in negotiations to bring them back for back-to-back sequels. They're going to film them simultaneously so they can get, all their schedules lined up.
So good.
Isn't that crazy?
And I learned
Red Notice on Netflix if you haven't watched it.
I learned so many new curse words from just listening to The Rock and Ryan Reynolds insult each other the entire time.
Curse words?
Well, not curse words. Well, some were curse words.
Yeah, it was just
fun
funny.
Romp. It was just funny.
It was a fun romp. And I went on Rotten Tomatoes because again, for the Kickcratic Morning Show, I was doing a story on it. And critics aren't loving it, but I can see why. Because there's so much...
Because the common people like us like it?
Yeah, the audiences love it.
Yeah.
The critics don't. Because critics are looking at things like, that couldn't happen. That's not... like they're...
That's why they hate the Marvel movies.
They put too much... Yeah, they put too much logic.
It's called entertainment. Maybe they should try to be entertained every once in a while.
Well, the pressure's on you to come with
instead of being a serious film critic, serious actor critic. I was in a film one time. I was in a major film one time.
Major?
Well, no, it wasn't major.
But the pressure's on you to pick something for next week.
Oh, babe, that's no pressure.
You already have it picked?
No, but I got all kinds of good stuff. All kinds of good stuff. See,
as good as the other one. What was it? The Job.
Well, the score was good. You were holding on. You were asking what's going to happen now. So don't try to diminish.
Just because I got nervous at one part.
Hey.
Just because I got nervous at one part doesn't mean it was great.
Kellie Rasberry Evans come on here and act all underwhelmed by the score. You should have seen her up there. Her rear end.
One time, tell me what happened.
Her rear end was puckered 110%. All right.
One time, because I don't like jump scares.
Yeah.
And you could tell they were building up to a jump scare. I was like, just tell me what happens. Just tell me what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like jump scares. Mm-hmm. It was okay.
She had no idea what was going to happen, what was going on.
I didn't, but it was okay.
All the plot twists. You liked it.
It was fine. I said it was fine.
Come in here and say, I got underwhelmed by that. All right, babe. Got anything else?
I was waiting for you to say that. No, I don't, honey.
Okay. You were in a film.
I was in a made-for-TV movie called Holiday in Your Heart, starring Leanne Rimes, and I was terrible at it.
You were horrified.
That was the end of my acting career.
Who debuted a better performance in their actor career? You or me? You, absolutely, hands down. You're great. I was terrible. I was friends with Josiah Bear, who happened. You look like a pig. Yeah, he's a big time hairdresser. You know him, the guy with the cowboy hat and the long hair. And he knew the casting director who was in town because Leanne Rimes was from this area and she was starring in the movie. I also got to meet Bernadette Peters, who was in the movie. Who, by the way, her skin is she's so fair skinned. Her skin is translucent. It's like you can see through it. Anyway. Basically I went in for the audition and I didn't know. I was just like, hey, and they were charmed by me because I wasn't a good actress. And they gave me the part. Actor. I wasn't, they gave me the part of Leanne Rimes' tutor. So I played her tutor when she was on the bus, because she was a young country star. And when the movie finally debuted, I think it came on ABC or something. Now every once in a while it runs like on the national network or something at Christmas time. I remember when it came out,
my parents and everybody were gathered around the TV. And after the first 10 minutes of the movie, I was like, okay, well, y'all can stop watching now because my part was over at that point. But I was terrible. I had to make a face at Leanne because she didn't want to do her homework. I was like, Leanne.
Look at Is that the one terrible. You did? You did that one?
I did my face, honey. I was terrible.
The one where you
don't seek it out because it's terrible.
The one where you are exasperated, which is the face I see all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
So it wasn't much of a stretch for me as an actor.
Okay. Anyway, well, someone said your movie is on Tubi.
Oh, great.
It's not the Tubi.
Go find it on Tubi. But seriously, after 10 minutes, you can turn it off if you want because I'm not in it anymore. And I remember they wanted me to bring my own clothes because I was just playing like the girl sitting on the bus with her, the tutor. So I brought like 3 or 4 outfits from home and they picked one for me to wear. And when they gave me my clothes back, my dress had a cigarette hole in it. So the wardrobe mistress or somebody smoking cigs put a cigarette hole in my dress.
Anyway, cigs or the funny cigarette?
It was a cig.
How do you know?
I don't know, honey. It was a cigarette hole. I'm assuming it was a cigarette. You're talking about something that happened to me over 25 years ago. I don't remember.
25 years ago?
Approximately.
1865? That's an
Something like that.
That's an old movie. All right, babe. Well, I love you desperately.
I love you.
I love our listeners desperately.
Love y'all.
Putting up with this buffoonery for the last 67 minutes. But I'm sure we'll podcast again real soon.
It was a long podcast.
Because we didn't gyp the listener this time.
You thought we would.
And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich. Bye. I
thought I was going to gyp the listener.
I champion the listener.
Mm-hmm.
You gyp the listener. Oh, babe. I know, Christy Kincaid Norris. Bedtime. Time to cross your arms over your chest, get in the horizontal position, close the lid on your sarcophagus. Casket ready.
I'm not long behind you.
You're not casket ready? Krista, the film I was in is on Amazon.
You should have mentioned that.
Please don't find it.
That was your favorite thing you ordered off Amazon last year.
Which one?
Your movie. I said you should have said that.
Oh. Casket ready. Yeah, I'm casket ready. A sandwich and some Amazon lists. People love lists. Smash it. A sandwich and some. Yeah, can you hear that? It's cold and windy.
Go let the dogs out, please.
Who let the dogs out?
The Baja Men.
The Baja Men. Not familiar with them or their work.
Well, you knew that song.
Yeah.
Are you coming back or are you signing off?
What about Chumbawamba?
I get knocked down.
Yeah. So Macarena, Chumbawamba, and whatever that song is, I get knocked down. And what was the other one?
Who Let the Dogs Out?
Yeah, Who Let the Dog. How come we couldn't have thought of that?
We're not musicians. Are you coming back?
Yes.
All right, I'll entertain y'all for a second. Okay. Thank you, Kara, reminding everybody to smash the like button. And for the link to Alan's movie. I can't believe it's already 9:30. Holiday in Your Heart with Leanne Rimes. Yes. That's what I was in. Hey, Kara. I guess Alan's coming back. I hear him with the dogs. Hi, Zozo. Hi, baby. There she is. Say hi. Say hi. Isn't that the sweetest girl ever? She's just the sweetest. We love her so much. Say hi, Daddy. You're falling. Come here, Larry. Come here, Larry. Come here, buddy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's Larry.
There he is.
That's my sweet boy. This is my sweet boy. Yes, he loves his mommy so much.
There's Larry.
Ooh, he stinks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, French.
There's
What
Larry.
are you doing?
There's Larry.
Love
Larry.
you too.
There's Larry. There he is.
All right, let me finish typing this.
There he is.
I love you so much. I do.
I'm going to take Larry out to Guthrie, just he and I. We're going to go take a long walk.
What does Guthrie mean?
Out in West Texas. There's not a soul within 60 miles.
Oh, gosh.
Just old Larry and I. Just old Larry and I. Yeah, just old Larry and I.
Did you come up with a title? A sandwich? Some Amazon finds.
A sandwich and some Amazon finds. A sandwich and some Amazon finds. All right, guys. Yeah, we'll take him to Guthrie. We'll take him back to Guthrie. We're going to go looking for pigs. We're going to go looking for pigs. Me and Larry are going to look for some pigs and some coyotes. And Daddy's going to take his 223 with the night scope on it. We're just going to go look around, see what we see. Yeah. All right, guys. A sandwich and some a sandwich and some oh, did you already name it? Oh, okay. Oh, for my man. Omar's my man.
Or it could be a sandwich and some hashtag not an ad, but no, it's the
That's not
Amazon
an ad.
finds.
That's not an ad. Not an ad. Not an ad, Larry. Not an ad, Larry. A sandwich in the land of Gar. Just love that dog. Oh. Okay, guys. I'll talk to you soon. We will talk to you soon. Say bye, babe.
Bye, babe.
There you go.